Hi guys, I hope you've been well. I've also been doing well. Shughuli tu hapa na pale. I'm so sorry I've taken too long without creating another video or making another video. But here I am. I have found some little time to do so. And I'll just go directly into what many people have been asking. Like, Martha, how did you manage to lose all that weight? And by the way, I was 92 kgs and right now I am at 66 kgs. I remember the last time I was 66 kgs is when I was in college, like almost 11 years ago. Yes, and it's doable, by the way. You only need to put in the discipline and to observe the eating. Hey, I'm telling you, eating is just an addiction of its own. Like, you never know you are addicted to food until you are told. Now you need to stop taking those 3 meals. You need to stop snacking. And that's when you realize, kumbe snacking is also eating. And now these are the foods that I totally dropped from my diet. Number 1, wheat. Whether it is brown or white, wheat is wheat. Number 2, rice. Whether it's brown or white, rice is just rice, guys. Number 3 is waru, your favorite waru. Hey, I don't know, chipo ilikuwa, it is just sweet. But imagine chipo, venye unaipenda tu waru, whether in chips form or in rojo or in whatever it is. Irish potato is not good for you guys. It's a simple carb. Another thing is the processed meats, the soft drinks. Yes, those are the things I totally stopped eating. And if you want to lose weight, those are the things you should completely stop eating. And then we go to sugar. The sugar that we add in tea, sugar, all of it. I had to drop sugar. I also dropped or I stopped eating, what do we call it? I stopped eating all modern fruits, all of them, bananas, pineapples. Yes, I know nutritionists in the house would say, oh, it's good, oh, you should eat fruits, but I stopped eating them because they contain a lot of sugar. And it's okay if you want to eat them, but as for me, I stopped eating them. Yes, because anything sugar, like I've heard this from a medical practitioner who says anything that ends in OSE, fructose, lactose, glucose, whenever that gets into your body, it is converted into, that is, the body takes it as sugar. Even honey is sugar, sweetheart. Yes. So anything sweet and those simple carbs I've mentioned, I stopped eating completely. Now let's dive into now the eating habits. I had to stop taking the many meals a day and started practicing eating 2 meals a day. And mostly what I would do, I would eat my first meal. That is like breaking the fast. I would eat my breakfast at 11. That's when we go for break at my workplace. So I would eat my first meal at break time. That is 11 a.m. Then my next meal in the evening, mostly before 7:30. So in between, no snacking, just taking water. And again, not a lot of water, just taking in water, making sure every hour, if I remember, I can't say I'm perfect. I became so perfect in taking water, but whenever I remembered taking water, I took water. And I also heard that it is of great benefit for you to put some little sea salt in that water so that you hydrate your body. Yes. And the other thing is, now maybe we can now go to what I started eating in plenty. I started eating avocados. Actually, I've been surviving on avocados until I know all the people who sell avocados at a cheaper price. All the women around here who sell avocados, they know me. And I've had to even stick to one who has an avocado tree and supplies them to me every week. So I take avocados a lot until I visited the doctor, and the doctor, when I went back, and the doctor asked me, by the way, whenever you come here every month, you have lost 3 kgs or 4 kgs. What are you eating? Then I told the doctor what I was eating, and he was telling me how avocados are bad for me. And I'm like, that's the only fruit I eat. So just leave me alone with those avocados. Yes. So I take a lot of not a lot. I eat avocados a lot, and then I do a lot of green vegetables. And I also have learned to ferment cabbage. Fermented cabbage, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it is sauerkraut or sauerkraut, that pronunciation. Fermented cabbage, guys, is packed with vitamins. It is very healthy for your gut. I have given it to my husband, and he says he cannot eat it. It tastes yuck. But also for me, at first it didn't taste good. But with time, it now tastes so sweet. Now, when you're dieting, you don't have to eat what feels good. You eat what you know is good for you, not just what feels good or what tastes good. You eat knowing that you are feeding your body with the nutrients. You are not just eating for the sake of it. Yes. And then I also started taking in or eating eggs. So for instance, my breakfast, that is at 11, I would eat 3 eggs, boiled eggs, or I would eat avocado and that sauerkraut and some green tea. And then I would also eat ground nuts. I think by now I am addicted to ground nuts. So this mama who sells cereals, when she sees me, she just knows I'm going to buy ground nuts. I roast them for myself at home. And yeah, so breakfast basically, it's eggs, ground nuts, avocado, sauerkraut, green tea. You can also do coffee, but sugarless. And some people are like, I can't take sugarless coffee, but it's the best for you. As for me, I don't like coffee. I do it once in a blue moon. I can only do sugarless black tea or green tea or just warm water, and we move on. Yes. And so another reason as to why you need to space your meals, that is fasting, intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting is good for you, because through that fasting, you are going to lose weight. So see you in my next video as I continue explaining or talking more about this.